Good evening, I'm Clayton Baumgarth. Indiana Industries emitted nearly 27% fewer greenhouse gases than a decade ago. Power plants plan on phasing out some coal plants for natural gas plants, but experts say replacing them with renewable energies would have a greater effect.
And I think that eventually may happen, but I think replacing them with natural gas is really just a short-term solution rather than a long-term solution to the CO2 emissions.
Stevens expects we'll also see decreases in transportation emissions if the Biden administration follows through with its standards for cars. Baxter International has signed an agreement to sell its biopharma solutions business to a pair of private equity and growth investors. Under the deal, Baxter will receive $4.25 billion from Advent International and Warburg Pincus. The deal covers manufacturing facilities and approximately 1,700 employees in Bloomington and Halle, Germany. The company employs about 700 people in Bloomington, whereas operated for more than 2 decades at its facilities on South Curry Pike. The deal is expected to close in the second half of this year. And finally tonight, the Indiana State Auditor is changing the name of its office. It will now be known as the State Comptroller. The current auditor says the name doesn't reflect the nature of the job.
I do spend a lot of my time explaining what I do before somebody can have an engaging conversation about how I can maybe be of service to them or help them.
The office pays the state's bills and employees and disperses tax revenues. The title change to State Comptroller will take effect July 1st. And now for a quick look at weather tonight. Looks like we're going to be mostly clear with a low of 49, and into the rest of the week will be pretty warm with storms coming in the weekend. For more local news, go to WTIUnews.org and catch Indiana News Desk Fridays at 6.